and white. Opposites complement each other. Black and white. Correspondingly, they merge and blend to create equilibrium, opposing and balancing forces. One represents darkness, the other exemplifies light. Black and white. Two diverging hues signifying union and balance. These two forces combine to make Christ entities in our world. This is a sort of transformation, a sweeping progression. Fresh from their civil lives, each cadet goes through rapid but guided transition from their prior lives to a person of gentle breeding and strong character. The lives led aside was way too different from rigid life inside the academy. This transition was designed to develop each cadet a high standard of character and a deep sense of value and discipline. That is what the shifting colors correspond. The outing of colors, black and white, signifies the persistent transformation that each cadet must undergo. Arrows define direction, marking the group of diverse persons comprising the three guardians of our state, united play community. The moment cadets step in the portals of the academy, they are molded into perfection. Little by little, our impurities are removed and replaced by the values needed for future curriculum rules. This is what arrows are about. An arrow shot with precision and accuracy stays trapped in its target. It represents skill, accuracy, valor, and fortune. It is a military exposition in each cadet that helps our people towards their goal. Obligation to the country and service to the Filipino people are embedded in the cadets' heart, just like in Irish and go. The cadets are honed and polished to be the best they can be before they are released from the academy.
Cadets are often serious and unsmiling. Little do people know that behind the stoic countenance is a cheerful person, longing to connect with others, to share a smile and spark a conversation with everyone. A simple smile and greeting breaks the barrier created by intimidating uniform between us cadets and the people we are going to serve someday. We won't let the chance of knowing others pass us by. This only shows that cadets are filled with humanity and sincerity. Watch as the jurors form the letters H and I. Hi! Welcome to the inaugural exhibition of PMA Alabama Class of 2018.
Our honor is our life. Take our honor, and you take our life. The honor code distinguishes us from the others. The four tenets are the pillars of our ideals and values each of us deeply treasures. We, the cadets of the Philippine Military Academy, don't lie, cheat, steal, nor toy among us supposed to do.
Philippine Military Academy is the so-called breeding ground of the future leaders of our country. With its mission to instruct, train, and develop the cadets, the Academy has successfully produced and is still producing value-centered officers who are selflessly serving the people. Though many changes have transpired, the Academy has survived and kept its basic character. It has stood fast against all the hardships and difficulties that it has faced since its birth. Taking shape before you are the famous letters P, M, and A. The jurors demonstrate the currency required for performing a series of medal forms, starting from P, M, and A. The pride and honor of the Filipino people are ignited at the very mention of each letter, who should leaders acknowledge as they render a salute.
Unity or coexistence. These are the two ways for us to live in harmony. We can all be under one roof or live in diversity, but modify consideration, whatever the case may be. Both boils down to one thing: peace. Peace isn't the absence of conflict, for the latter is the preservation of the former. The preservation of peace is never simple. Its complexity lies in the cooperation of every individual in desiring harmony among them. However, our individual desires outshine the symphony of our society. This is the reason why sometimes unity becomes necessary. Let us make our difference be divided in love and misjudged principle. Discrimination and prejudice should never be in our hearts, for each of us has something that others have. This is the reason why we should be united and cooperative with one another, for God gave us mental to our kid. Let's do our joint hands where we can achieve peace. Strong, tough, and independent. That is a PMA cadet. We cadets are known to stand and fight for our ideals. Stability under pressure. We cadets are known to be unwavering under extreme pressure that we bear from our training. This trains us to be geared up our lives in the battlefield. Many think that cadets live an exciting life. Maybe so, but the truth is our life is pretty much routine. Every day seems the same. Waking up to the same bugle call that's been doing the call of generations of cadets. Every now and then, though we are bombarded by sudden changes in schedule and uniforms which are not easy to prepare, we still manage to fulfill our entire task. Just to get a moment this faculty ceases work, duties gets in the way. This is the Academy's way of training us to be flexible and to adjust to the ever-changing nature of our future jobs. Focus, determination, and a positive outlook are what keeps us standing despite drastic changes, which are often difficult to accept. Ladies and gentlemen, the symbol of change, the symbol Delta, better known in Terry parlance as the VIX. The symbol of cadets' acceptance of a bigger role in society as a defender of freedom. In the darkest days and the darkest nights of our lives, we should always remember to look at the stars that shine brightly at night. The stars that illuminate the path towards a better future are the cadets of the rising Philippines, beacons of hope, burning with the virtues of honor, courage, and integrity, the shine of which we hope the rest of our countrymen will follow. The stars on the flag represents Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, the islands we swore to serve and protect. Ladies and gentlemen, the star. To remind us always of our duty to the people, to the nation, and our heritage. Stars shine, stars guide us to the darkened ways of night.
Cadetship is a cycle. The one may never find himself in the same place or in the same situation until she was during the first revolution. Each cadet will surely agree that life in the academy follows a certain cyclic pattern. It is said that the toughest way out of the academy is through graduation, and to survive to this date is no easy task. A cadet must first entrench into his heart the three words: courage, integrity, and loyalty. These words are not just abstract. They are the beacon lights that guide the way as the cadet journeys towards the goal of his achievements. He must also have the PMA survival kit, which includes discipline, hard work, a goal, and a lot of determination. The concentric circles are manifestations of accuracy and precision. Cadets know that in the military, there is no room for error. The circles show the passion of cadets for order, discipline, and perfection. Watch as they move outward to show you the planting of rifles. Here, the cadets will raise their rifles from planting to the ground, just in time for the next one to pick it up. Watch as they march to the other side, preparing their rifles again for planting. Now, the cadets shall show you another drill, the passing of rifles, which symbolizes camaraderie. Every cadet is responsible for each other. This is the PMA bond. Marching to the other side, the cadets will execute the throwing of rifles. In this drill, they will throw the rifles to the person next to them. This shows how cadets trust each other. Persistence and determination are what the sun represents. Cadet's life is filled with endless rounds and with mind-boggling array of drills, classes, laboratories, and sports. Cadets live for survival. They become too preoccupied with their duties and obligations. In the academy, we are developed as leaders of character for the nation. A leader of character must choose the harder right instead of the easy wrong. Friends, guests, and mentors, the Alat Balasan. Let our rays shine and enter your lives. We, the PMA class of 2018, will never lose our place. Rather, we will reach out to each and every one of you as we pledge you the oath of our duty as men and women of arms, ready to defend our country and its people. We are all equal in the fact that we are all different. Regardless of our diversities, we are all bounded by the pillars of courage, integrity, and loyalty, and the same duty that we serve as custodians of our country and people. Our differences never hinder us to form as one. A sun that is always there to give light to the darkest days of our lives. That is us, the PMA class of 2018.
Time is more than gold. For many years, different generations of cadets have been living by this cliche. In everything we do, punctuality must always be observed. Not a single second should be wasted, for we have learned the importance of time. We have learned to treasure every second and the memories with it. Consecutive like numbers that show repeatedly in our lives in the form of time. It indicates our need or tendency that everything in our lives put really into place. The fact is, the majority of the time when you look at the clock and you see the numbers, it tells us in an actual order, organization, detail and a need for structure. In this academy, time is so precious. Every second counts. Time management is very important since all duties from relevant tasks is set at a particular time. Thus, cadets must be prepared at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, our guide punctuality, the clock. If you check it time exactly 13 minutes after the hour of 10. The Armed Forces of the Philippines does not only protect the people, but also the state. Its purpose is to secure the sovereignty and integrity of the national territory. Indeed, the strength of the Armed Forces is rooted to the people who are considered supreme over men in uniform. This is what the Academy implants in our hearts and minds as we are molded to be the future defenders of the land, the skies, and the seas. This is shown as generous from the base letters A, F, and E. The Armed Forces of the Philippines envision its forces to be a world-class armed forces that is a source of national pride. Honor, loyalty, valor, duty, and solidarity are the values that define us and exhibiting the specialized knowledge and skill we have as we engage ourselves in the noble calling of the profession of arms as future leaders of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Now, watch as the drillers render salute in honor of our armed forces.
Love is never jealous nor conceited. It is never rude nor selfish. Love means different things to different people, different things at different time. Cadets may seem to be different with others, but they too have hearts. Their uniforms mislead people that cadets are persons made of stone. Little do they know that cadets are also human beings who love. Love bears all, maybe not always with a smile that's big enough for the world to see. It brings happiness to the cadets which has no end. When cadets hear one's heart beating unison with them, even for the most fleeting moment, that one moment a cadet will never forget. In the heart of each cadet lies their hopes and ambitions, while sacrificing their own interests at the expense of others. Although we cadets show passion in our work, we never forget to show our love to the people who stood by us. In the very sense, cadets have feelings, warmth, and hearts, just like you.
Nahulog.
Ladies and gentlemen, always remember that our heart belongs to you. The cross is the symbol of cadet sacrifices. It is never for our sake, but for the rest of the country to sleep soundly at night. With our sacrifices, we hope and pray that our beloved and our countrymen will be able to live life in peace without constantly fearing for their lives.
Marching past civilians with precise machine-led movements, civilians oftentimes get the impression that cadets live a dull, emotionless life. Robot-like persons, stiff and rigid. That is how often civilians look at us. Emotionless as we may look, We are still humans. Beneath each cadet's uniform is a heart softened by the trials and challenges he's been through. Though we are good at hiding
I
our
love
emotions
you.
and bear everything in silence, we cadets have a faith and hope under all circumstances and
I love
turns
it.
without memory. To our families, friends, partners, and to our squad mates, let it be known that we love you.
Ah. Gusto ko si Pidgey. Nagbi-video po.
Dreams are what make people human. It is what keeps us focused and on track. Dreams remind us that there is always something better and that progress sees no end. Not a day in cadets' lives that we haven't forgotten to examine ourselves as to what profession we would be happy to spend our lives with. Upon entering the portals of the academy, we learn that there is something greater that this academy can offer us. Experience, knowledge, and situation have widened our perspectives to realize that surrendering our lives in the profession of arms is not indeed a comfort zone. The roads we are to follow usually challenge us a lot to stay on track. Dreams see us through the hardships and the rigors of cadet life. What we dream about, ladies and gentlemen, is a peaceful and prosperous future for our nation and for the next generation.
The name itself shows the beginning of hope, metamorphosis, and principles that the class of 2018 seeks to elucidate. Like a blazing stellar, guided three wise men journey to nativity. The Alapala class aims to be the same guide star of the Filipino people, holding the principles of the armed forces of the Philippines. The class name stands for Alagad ng daming binigis ng tapang at takas. We are the flame that lights the void. We are the ray that pierces through traditions and blows a shade through the nation. The Alagad is an everlasting flame, fearlessly showing the new ideals of the armed forces. These leading leaders are willing to raise their shields to the nation's auxiliaries. Maybe through civil or military aspects, to serve the Filipino people is a dream of hardship of our existence. Owing our trust to our homelands, the PMA class of 2018 embraced the hallowed grounds of this glorious institution. Our amalgamation is like the unity of kindreds. We train, study, and learn the wisdom of our alma mater. Soon, these small sparks will be a blazing stellar that will lead the country.
The cross symbolizes our faith through every trial and hardship that the cadet faces, and unhappy memories meant to inspire us. It is our Lord and our unwavering faith that gets us through. This is the blood we spill and the life we are willing to offer, knowing that we're just a flicker in the shine of eternity, a triple thing given up for the greater good.